Welcome back to the Mayfield podcast, the podcast by mates for mates.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Jackson, and I'm joined with Jordan Cockshy Cox and Chip Mufasa McGrath. We've got a massive episode ahead. We're going to be talking about times we made each other cringe and times that we reflect personally where we cringed at ourselves. We've got our good mate Lockie with us in the background.
AKA Woodsy.
Looking like an absolute fuckhead. But we'll get into these names. So Cockshy Cox. Pretty obvious. Me and Chip have had many moments on the piss where like it's almost become a bad habit, I'd say.
Yeah. It's not a habit that I want to keep on going, but it's stuck with me for life, I can say.
Yeah,
that,
and Coxie on the other hand.
I mean, my perspective is cockshy. It's obviously in the name, right?
The cock was shy.
Me personally, obviously, like I can respect fellas that love whipping out their cock in front of their mates, but for me personally, it just comes across as weird.
Well,
What makes it more weird is like I'm getting pressured into pulling out my cock in front of everyone. I just find it weird. Like,
if you're gonna file something against us,
fucking sue me.
Everyone knows. Everyone's got a mate that they refuse to pull it out ever. That it just gets to a point where it's like it's a bit weird.
Do you want to do?
I just showed you before.
Do you
But it was fucking weird. It was weird.
It's almost like he's trying to hide away this forbidden gem, when in reality it's like maybe like a forbidden rock.
Yeah, and
like let's be real.
The worst thing is like he won't show us, but he tries to start these rumors around the coast that he's got some absolute fucking horsing on him.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing, and we can't sit here and defend him or like get behind him a bit there because we don't fucking know ourselves.
Can I tell you something from one mate to another?
Bring out your cock more.
First of all, I'm sorry if it feels like we've ever pressured you, but you need to understand our perspective as well. Like for us, for me and Chip,
it's weird.
Good mates. It's a sense of closeness. It's a sense of, it's just like an irreplaceable bond that is indescribable to the average female. You know what I mean? Like, and to not have that with you,
I know what Jacko's...
It fucked me up.
I know what Jacko's cock looks like.
Dimensions.
Better than I know what the fucking backyard looks like.
Dimensions and whatnot, circumference.
I just like...
Put it this way, Jacko's... Like, you've got a lot to play with. A lot of room to play.
It's just the fact now that it's just gone on for so long now, it's made it more weird. Like, this bit... Like,
but you think about it, man, I've seen Jacko's from a young age and now, like, I've had the privilege... I've had the privilege of seeing him grow into it. At a young age, I saw what he could potentially be working with, and now I've seen the growth of him growing into it.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost like when a mama bird watches a baby bird fly for the first time. Yeah. I've seen this thing take flight, and honestly, if it wasn't... It could take over the world, this thing. That's what I'm trying to get across.
I just feel like I'm getting like almost groomed. Like sexually.
My God.
That's how it's coming across.
Oh, wouldn't that be a fucking taste of your own medicine?
That's not true.
That is not true.
For legal reasons.
Get that in here.
We'll try Coxie's favourite tactic. Ready? Oh, I'm sorry you feel like that, bro, but like just come on, surely.
Like, I think I've done enough to the point now, it's definitely not me. Like, I think you should be looking at yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, imagine how that feels. Fuck me.
We might have to edit some of that out because...
Sorry, boys. I just don't want to get my cock out.
All right, that's fine.
Oh, grow up. Seriously. You could talk about this all day. It's a great portrayal.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, man. Yeah. Do you actually take pisses? I've never seen one.
No, I don't.
I've seen him squat the piss.
Yeah.
And Chip's name, I think in past episodes, we've called him Chip Makunga McGrath, which is that villain lion off Madagascar, right?
No, Makunga. Isn't Makunga the... Oh, you're right. Makunga.
Exactly.
And I've seen him grow from...
So good.
From almost a man with ill discipline into Mufasa.
Yeah,
the Lion
gangster.
King.
Yes.
From fucking...
Get around me, boy.
Still
Lion
died,
King.
though.
Yeah.
Still died.
Yeah, is that foreshadowing? Yeah. Time will tell.
Guys, come on, let's cut that one out.
Yeah. Stick around. As we said before, we've got a lot to dish out this
Heaps
episode.
to dish out.
Heaps to dish
Three
out.
mates having their opinion on the world once again.
Yeah. Lockie will grab a mic soon. Hopefully. I don't know.
Our budget's pretty fucked though because we did lose a mic. We lost a soldier the other day.
Oh well. Chip.
Apparently they don't like it when you submerge it up your ass, but...
Broadcaster mics are not used for butt plugs.
Yeah, and they're like, what's the point? Because they don't even glow.
That's the great thing about this as well, is because like we started a podcast and we're answering the questions that you guys are wondering, right? So yeah, roadcaster mics do not fit well up your ass.
That's journalism.
Oh, wait, and for those that are messaging and be like, use Vaso next time, we have. We've tried all angles. All formulas.
Well, I even had to help you at one
Nothing
stage.
works.
Sweet. So we spoke about cocks and roadcasters up your ass.
Moving on then.
And
Moving on
Lion
then.
King.
Oh yeah, Lion King.
Yeah,
that's
one
it.
for the kids. Moving on, boys. What made me this week is I actually started Revel at the start of the week, which is like, I don't know how to. Is it just like CrossFit training?
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
how to
like
describe
high
it.
interval training.
Yeah, and I've been doing it before
HIIT
work,
sessions.
and I did
Really?
it. Yeah, I did it. It's like 4:30 in the morning it starts, and then I go have a shower, go to work. But I did that on Tuesday and Thursday, and did it this morning.
Slippery.
The session today completely fucked me. It was so hard, but I'm loving it, boys.
You're actually locked in.
Slippery slope though, because this means a Hyrox is inbound.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
I mean, to be fair, I used to look at these Hyroxes and be like, fuck, like people that could run could just do it, but you'd have to put in a serious amount of training to do like
100%.
half well on it.
100%.
But if, like, yeah, I agree. But let's not film it. Like, come on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nah, I want to do one by the end of the year, and I'm filming the fuck out of it.
And then,
Mic'd up Hyrox session straight on the Instagram.
It's a doubles one. Come on,
It's just-
push.
And there's no
push.
talking. No, it's just grunting.
Oh.
Anyway,
Chill.
And then what broke me, boys, is I've been really good with making my meal prep. And Tuesday night, Court comes home, my partner, and she's like, oh, she finished work at 9, guys. So she was buggered, all right? She was like, I can't get any dinner. Can I
little
please have some of yours? I was like, oh, yeah, that's all right. And all she wanted to eat, like, the steak out of it, out of all the veggies and potatoes and stuff. I was like, oh, like, yeah, right, I go for gold. Wake up to go to Revel the next morning, and I see, because it was in one of those dual containers, so you can have 2 different meals in them. I wake up Tuesday morning, boys, to see it hasn't been put back in the fridge, so my meal prep was spoiled.
Fuck.
rough.
4 a.m. start, and you see that shit. It took everything in me not to go full Muhammad Ali. But of course, that would be
That's
wrong.
because he was going to boxing.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I tried not to sting like,
Woo, that was nearly a
Close
HR
one.
fucking nightmare.
like a butterfly, sting like a bee, something like that. And yeah, that really fucked my week. But boys, like, overall, good week.
You're locked in at the moment, I'll give you that.
Holy
piss.
fuck, he's locked in. And a lot of people are talking, like alpha blokes are talking, oh, I haven't heard much, not much going on the Mayfield side. Hey, we're a bit of a dark night here. The dark horse. We like to
Exactly.
keep it
We
that
work
way.
in the
We'll let
dark.
the boxing do the
We
talking.
we love the dark, a bit like Bane.
Yeah. You'll hear us, man.
From Batman.
Born in the dark.
Yes. What's that saying? The loudest person in the room's the weakest? Or
It's
some shit
usually
like that?
the dumbest, isn't it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's the weakest.
no, it's the quiet one. Shit, the loudest.
that too.
That's it.
What made me this week is I've actually started managing at work.
Fuck yeah. How was
Yeah.
it?
Fucking pretty rewarding. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm actually happy I've done it. Like, it's just fun. I'm just really enjoying it. Something different.
How are the
Rather-
longer days? Because
Yeah, the days are longer.
Are you full time now?
If I'm managing, yeah. Like,
Yeah, okay.
yesterday I finished at like 5.
Coxie came home yesterday at 5, and I was like the longest I've ever seen him work. And he was like, "Mate, I'm fucked. Had the most hectic day." And I was like, "Fuck, man! Like this is now you know it's a bit live." He's telling this story about how his day went. I was like, "Oh, he's actually like got through a bit of work," and then bang, right where I didn't expect it, in the middle of the story. He slipped in a little, like, really subtle. Yeah, we played ping pong for 20 minutes, and then kept going on with his story. Tried to sneak that part in. That cunts are still playing ping pong while working.
Understand though. You don't understand. This is the context. I ran a team meeting, and then there was still 20 minutes left. So I let my team go have free time and play ping pong while I did
kindy.
While I did fucking manager shit. I didn't get to play ping pong, bro. That's not how it works.
Well, I've had some sources from you. He confirmed with me that he did indeed play ping pong.
I didn't play.
He's trying to defend that he didn't play it, but he did referee, so it's still bullshit.
You know what?
I didn't, bro.
I'm not one to often back Coxie on this topic, but I feel like because I've got a partner who works hospitality, I'm starting to understand. Like, all right, picture this, Chip. Put yourself in Coxie's shoe. You know when
I hate it here.
You know when you're in a conversation with someone who you'd rather not be in a conversation with?
Yeah.
Like, it's almost exhausting.
Yeah, I'm stuck in 3 of them right
Managing people and taking calls all day would literally sap the fucking energy out of us. Like, if we have shit days, we don't have to go speak to anyone. We can just trudge along. Whereas, like, if you have a shit day in his area, it's like you still got to deal with shit people and whatnot.
Yeah, I do agree. I didn't think we were backing Coxie up this episode.
Why did I take that angle?
What the fuck are you doing?
No, but my job, I'll never claim it's physically demanding. Like yours are way more fucked physically, but mine's, I reckon, way more mentally
for sure,
100%.
Until you have a gas leak in someone's house and. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm joking. That was a joke.
And what broke me is it's looking like my ankle's actually just no good. So I don't know. We'll keep you tuned with that. Possibly.
Do you want to read out what you got sent? Or you'd rather not?
Yeah, it just says surgery maybe. So yeah, I might have to have surgery, which wouldn't be good.
Which you fucking devastating.
You wouldn't want that for anyone.
Which means I wouldn't be able to like run or anything for about over 6 months.
You did say the plus was a cast, and then a cast means you can get people to sign it.
So, like a massive attention-seeking angle, he went there.
Yeah, but that's fair enough.
Apparently, the doctor was like, "Coxie, like you don't have to wear one." He's like, "Well, I'd rather do it not for the rehab, more just for the attention." And the doctor's like, "It's not about the attention, mate. It's about getting you better." He's like, "Oh, I don't really give a fuck about that."
Anyway.
That'll be shit.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's other alternatives.
Yeah, so. Hopefully not. But
at least you'll probably get an absolute massive upper body if you like, and you have an excuse to not train legs. Like,
I'll be so top heavy.
Take the wins, man. Take the wins.
Yeah. What made me this week was it was obviously my birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
And yeah, thanks guys, thanks. And we had a big dinner, just all of our mates together last night. Minus Woodsy because he was at the Big Apple. But it was good. Everybody showed up. Fucking food was great, and it was just very appreciative. And also got spoilt rotten by my family, so that was great.
We're all 22 now.
I know.
You got a way better turnout of yours than mine.
Yeah, your birthday party looked lit.
Thanks.
Wait, how's this sitting at this huge table? There's like, what, 17 or more of us?
Yeah, it's fucked.
Popular cunt here.
I didn't even get to talk to my mate Jacko. We just texted under the table.
Me and Chip had to text Jacko because that's how far away he was, bro.
It's so grim when you've got a big table like that because you like pretty much get segregated. Like,
that's why they
can't yell across the table.
That's why they're going to bring in circle tables, man.
Yeah, like a sushi chain.
Yeah.
Sushi.
I'm not a what the fuck?
Sushi. Yeah. This is how we make one minus 196. Every time I try doing it, we won't get into that.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then what broke me was I listed like one of my old surfies for sale on Marketplace this week. And like it's not in great condition, but it's still surfable. And I listed it for $200, which is fuck all for a surfboard. Some French dude swipes up with, I'd throw that in the bin with crying, laughing emojis. I was like,
good call.
What the fuck?
Good call.
Marketplace, like he tracks the shittest cunts on earth.
I was about to give him a serve, and then I was like, what happens if you've seen those TikToks of people rage baiting on Marketplace?
Yeah, true.
Imagine if I get featured in one of those.
Yeah, that'd be fucking heavy.
But yeah, I had a good week overall. That was the only
good
dull moment.
week,
It's weird that your surfboard's got like this huge imprint of just a cock out line in the middle half of the board. Anyway,
with the crown and jewels, it was custom made that one to fit the slug.
Anyway,
he's got a rudder on his surfboard.
It's got this holder on the side where he can jam his butt plug when he's on a wave.
What? What? Anyway, he's got more for this intro?
No,
I do.
Fuck.
You know, a few weeks ago, guys, how I had that BP working that pretty well ruined my week.
Yeah.
So last night, I was at the servo. And I saw him through the window as I was pulling up. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm in for such a shit Friday arvo. But apparently his attitude changes when you pump $300 fucking of diesel in your car. So I walked in there, nicest bloke on earth. How are you, mate? How you going? I was like, oh, yeah, good, man. What about yourself? And he's like, oh, how much fuel you put in there? Oh, you can have 2 free chocolate bars if you want.
Oh, what?
Wow. Maybe he heard the potty.
And I'm gonna test it next week. I'll put $100 in it next week, and then we can confirm whether or not he's a money greedy cunt or not.
Yeah, I don't think the person operating the till at the servo necessarily has shares in the servo.
Yeah, that's
so
exactly
I
what
don't
I'm
mean to
thinking.
disprove your theory there.
But you're full of shit.
Yeah.
But his dad might own BP, for all you cunts know.
Yeah, very true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ben Peterson.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that's BP. Ben
Isn't it
Peterson.
Ben Autumn?
Ben Autumn?
Yeah,
Yeah, Autumn Dixon him out.
I got some of that the other day.
Fuck, cunt.
Did you actually just fall for that?
Yeah.
You're a loser.
Yeah, right.
I've got a
Show us your cock.
I've got a voice memo from Connor. Shout out to you, Connor.
Shot
Make
Connor.
sure If you guys have voice memos and stuff, honestly, just send it to us on Instagram. It's so much easier than this phone line.
We should
thing
start
for now.
guessing when listeners send us in like what their dicks would look like. I reckon Connor, like just by the name Connor.
Dude, hey, Chip, I'm going to pull you up right there, all right?
Nah, come on.
Chip's a HR nightmare, bro. Like a HR nightmare.
Connor would have like a really long one but skinny one. I bet ya.
Okay, that's enough. Anyway, this is a voice memo from Connor, if you can hear it.
Love the pod.
Oh, thanks.
I just had a thought. I don't know if you have a walkout song for the great Chip McGrath yet. I was thinking maybe walking out to the sound of a truck or a car reversing, and obviously walking out backwards would be the go. And
That's a good idea.
all supporters to be dressed up in fluoro orange as truck drivers. You know,
Good idea.
let me know what you think. I think that would have to be up there with one of the most funniest walkouts ever.
That would actually be. There you go. There's the sound.
Shout out to Connor.
What a fucking guy, man.
Wait, that would actually be hilarious.
Yeah, that would be so crack up. Beep, beep, beep,
You just
beep.
walk backwards.
Yeah, that'd be crack up.
That
That'd be
is
crack.
fucking funny as. Like,
Surely, would you reckon everyone would get it?
imagine the Hello Sport.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. The booze might be louder than the beeps, though.
Well, the booze are going to be loud regardless.
But imagine the Hello Sport boys talking about the cunts walking out backwards.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be fucking hilarious.
Someone very close to us that I'm just going to say this statement, but before I say the statement, by no means are we laughing at this or agreeing with it. But someone had a really good idea last night that we should have a sign as we're walking out because Chip's going to get booed.
I'm gonna get booed.
That's what's going to happen.
Shit
We're
out of me.
expecting it. So someone's going to walk out with a sign in big writing. It's going to say "Boo if you're gay." So a bit of like a thing to not boo.
yeah, we're not advocating.
No,
for
we're not like backing up, but
But we're not also
maybe
saying that being a gay
maybe
is
we
a bad
could think
thing.
of like a different word. Boo if you got a small willy.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that could be quite smart, and hopefully it's just whispers.
Is the dress theme being
Yeah,
released
we're getting
shortly?
closer to confirming the dress theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're
Actually, that's a
supporting
good idea.
Chip.
Send in your best song that I should walk out to, and then also your dress theme that you reckon we should all do.
Many Men by 50 Cent would be cold as ice.
See, I wanted to do Superstar, but I think that's a bit cringe.
Superstar is cringe.
Yeah,
It is cringe.
It's such
But
a
it's not cringe if you know Sean O'Malley, but I feel like a lot of them will just
It'd
think it's
be
cringe.
different.
we
like-
need something loud to like outweigh the booze.
I understand Sean O'Malley walking out to Superstar, but at the podcast Royale,
Yeah.
Superstar might look
Yeah.
a little bit weird.
Well,
You're a superstar.
For me, I'm for Many Men or the truck reversing.
yeah, the
Like,
truck reversing.
truck reversing's
That's a
heat.
killer.
That'd be pretty funny.
But at the end of the day, mate, it's your choice.
Yeah, someone else can think about that. I'm thinking about the fight.
Yeah, true. Make sure if you guys
Yeah.
haven't yet, grab some tickets, come and support us as well. Us, I mean, like Chip, obviously, he's fighting. And yeah, make sure you keep up to date with our socials because we'll release a little dress theme and
Yeah.
make sure you can come along and support us.
You can get tickets on Alpha Events.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they sold
Instagram
out now,
page.
eh?
And
Yeah,
you-
are they?
Yeah, pretty sure they sold out. Yeah.
Oh, well, you don't have to get after party tickets as well if you don't want to, but at least get like tickets to watch the fight. That'd
Yeah,
be
come
good.
support me.
That'd
I'll
be good.
fucking
if they're
need it.
available. Have a look.
Get around him. Cheers.
Look, we're not going to sit here and deny that over the 22 years of our lives, we haven't done some pretty questionable shit that you look at and go, fuck, they shouldn't have done that. That was pretty cringe.
I'd argue. We're awesome.
And Coxie is going to be the king of it. So we're going to get into some of the times that we've seen each other do some really cringy shit that shouldn't happen.
Or personal stories as well.
Personal stories and also sort of throwing our mates under the bus a little bit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a roast episode. I
I think
think.
we're all going to have to remember, when I mean all, I mean personally me, to not get cut over these.
But
and get angry.
nothing too hectic. Just little funny things that we can sort of laugh at.
Yeah, and we're joined with our good mate Woodsy's on the casting couch now.
What's up?
He just
He started it.
Can't start with the bang.
Wow.
That was gross.
What's up? What's up, player? Remember that, Woodsy?
Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back.
I'll start with my first story. So we recently had.
Unbelievable.
Fuck me. Someone make another edit, please.
I swear Jacko will pay up.
It happened recently with the cyclone and whatnot. So the surf got really good at home, and where we live, it's essentially like Burleigh Hill. It gets really packed. It's the Bluff. Like, people line up and just watch people surf, like this right-hand point break. And so anyway, I'm walking down to surf, and it's like there's a fucking massive crew there. So you like almost think that you're like got an audience sort of thing.
Yeah.
And the paddle out's like a bit fit, like picky, like you got to walk out on rocks and shit, because there was a lot of swell. Like, all these people are watching everyone like get fucked on the rocks and whatnot, and I was like, well, this isn't going to happen to me, because like I've surfed here so much. So
You're already feeling like the man because you're brave enough to go
like
out. There's people watching
almost
you.
like, all right, well, let's set an example here and not fuck up.
A moment where you look like a king or a clown.
Yeah, fuck up the paddle out. So anyway, I'm walking across these rocks, and like they sort of cut your feet and whatnot, and I've got my leggy on. I keep walking. I'm going sweet. And then next minute, this set comes and like washes me in a bit. Just cop it on the shoulder. I'm like, all good, all good. Keep walking out. Next minute, my leggy gets snagged on a rock. So I'm pretty much getting brought down underneath the water because my leggy's snagged. And I'm like getting fucked up on all these rocks in front of everyone above. And I'm like thinking to myself, please tell me no cunt's recording. Please tell me. I had to take off my leggy. Like, it was almost about to like pull it through the tail of my board. Like, proper getting mashed up. Had to take off my leggy and paddle out and proceed to get fucked up and just wash down the beach pretty much. And I was like, my God, I look like an absolute wanker then.
Cringe. I'm going to rip Lockie here just to get him all comfortable in this episode. Here we go. So, as we know, Lockie, where'd you grow up?
In Brisbane.
In Brisbane.
The Big Apple.
Pretty big city in Queensland. Some would say the capital city of Queensland. And Lockie's got a bit of fight in him, don't you?
Oh, no, you guys
And
you're setting him up
You guys
here.
made me out like I'm some fucking thug, bro. I'm just literally just chilling, doing myself, bro.
Wow.
And there's one time where we're all having like drinks at this pub, and it was so fucked, bro. Like, around people that he hasn't even met before, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like hey, Lockie, nice to meet you." And, oh, when did you get to the coast? And he's like, "Oh yeah, just moved from Brizzy about like 6 months ago, whatever you said." And like, "Oh, did you grow up in Brizzy?" And he goes, "Yeah, I grew up in Brisbane, but." I learn all my lessons in the valley.
The biggest load of shit. I never said that. You guys fully just made up this full lie.
We were all there. We all heard it.
Oh, when did I say it?
At Felons.
At
It was at
Felons.
Felons. It was at Felons. We were all at Felons and you said it.
Fuck?
And for anyone,
Because you were like, where? You're like, we're like, where? And you were like, here. We're like, we're at Felons. No, we're in the valley.
yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, yous are full of shit.
That was
never
hectic.
happened. That never happened.
That was unbelievable.
That never happened to everyone watching. I never said
And Jacko
that.
didn't turn 22 and chose that.
Everyone's fucking frowning at each other when you say that, going like, what is this guy on? And you've got your chest puffed out. And you're pretty much like going, yeah, it was a school of hard knocks. Like, fucking, it's wild,
The
man.
chicks left the table.
Yeah.
Bro, the most
And then
made
Lockie,
up
and then
story ever.
as they left, Lockie was like, where's all the hugs gone? Like,
For anyone who doesn't...
Lockie was like this, ladies, oh yeah, I'll come get a drink too.
This never happened, by the way. This actually never happened. They got nothing on me, boys.
I might jump on the back of that one for Lockie. I've got another story for him.
Here we
I
go.
promise, man, we're not piling on you this episode. So we obviously all play football together, and at football there's also a women's team.
Oh, bro.
And they're like great group of chicks and all that. And I just want to preface before I say this, Lockie didn't say it with any intention of making him uncomfortable. But he rocks up
What
the
is he
training.
about to
He
say?
rocks up the train and there's a group of girls there, and he drops this one. What's up, players? I was putting on my boots and I looked up like this. What the fuck?
No, that did actually happen. I did actually go up and say that. And I don't know why the fuck I said it, but it just came out of my mouth. And I remember looking across at Jacko, and he's giving me the most horrific look. Oh yeah, that was one of my duller moments at training. Yeah, they were a bit fucking spooked out by that one as well.
Spooked out.
I didn't mean to spook him out. I don't know. It just came out.
That's what I mean. It wasn't said with like ill intent or anything.
Oh,
It
bro,
was
that's
just,
got me all sweaty and shit now.
imagine how they felt.
Guys, I didn't mean to spook about it. It just came naturally. Chip, you got it?
I'll go. It's about myself actually.
Oh, yes.
Jacko was the only one that was there for this night. But we were in Calandra and I got like proper blind, man. Like probably the most drunk I've ever been in my life. And I don't know why, but I was really feeling myself and I took all my fucking clothes off in front of multiple people and wasn't holding me cock or hiding it. Just had the little fella swinging in the air for like, fuck it, man. It would have been almost an hour.
It was a cold night
I
too.
woke up feeling so sick about how fucking cringe it was just walking around. Oh, and you know when you wake up and you've done something the night out and you just feel ill about it? Imagine when that gets accompanied with Jacko going to his memories, you seeing yourself fully nude. I was fucking had about 20 more kegs on me. Fuck, it was disgusting.
I remember getting, because I wasn't there. I was at home. I don't know why I was at home. But I just remember getting like 5 videos. The Jacko was said to be going, what the fuck's this cunt doing? And he shipped his helicopter in a room.
It was so fucked.
Wait, were you at like a venue? Or
No,
were you just
we were at
roaming
a
the
house.
streets?
And then when we got to this venue,
We're at a house.
when we go to this venue though, I was like spitting in Courtney's car.
Not on
Spitting.
purpose. You'd had a chundy and he was like, you know when you try to get that bad taste out of your mouth? I was in the back seat
on the floor.
and we
Spat
got Courtney to pick us up and he goes to try to spit outside, miscalculates and spits on the front dash and he's just looking at Courtney with like the most
was so
mischievous smile
I was in
ever.
the doghouse for a bit.
In one of those memories, man, I'm not saying I've analysed it closely. You know when you
here we
look
go.
through a glass and it like distorts the image almost and magnifies it?
Yeah.
There's one of Chip with a vodka bottle in front of his appendage and you can just see like a zoomed up version of it.
like a microscope.
Magnified.
Micro penis.
Vodka bottle wasn't doing any justice hiding that
nothing.
thing.
Nothing
That's
good happened.
good.
That,
You
that was
offer
fucking
yourself
us.
as well, Jacko? Or?
No, I said my first one. It was an absolute hit, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I got one for Coxie.
I've got...
Yes.
I got one for Coxie.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, this isn't like a single event. This would be, I reckon, probably 20, 30, 40, 50 plus.
Okay.
He goes out of his way, completely out of his fucking way to be one of the girls. Out of his way, completely. If two girls are having a conversation where it's like obviously just them involved, he goes out of their way to like feed a bit of gossip, just to like mingle with the girls. Like he walks around and like goes for a coffee, like and it's like goes and yaps, like literally yaps with the girls. It's so fucking gross.
Oh, my bad.
And look, it's like he thinks it's working well for him, but I've had so
success,
many
mate.
females coming up to me and being like, Coxie is so feminine, so feminine. There are so many chicks that think this.
Is this where the feminine rumors started coming in?
Sometimes it works for him. Like I'll go out and say that, but the amount of chicks that go, Coxie's like, he's just such a sweetheart. He's so feminine. Like he's just one of the girls. Like
There's
it'll
a
never
bit
be
of
more than
GST on
that.
that. Bit of GST on that.
I could not agree more.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Hey,
I feel like that links in with my one for Coxie too, because I don't know if I've just picked up on it lately, and you might be in the same boat, or if it's been a thing that's happened historically.
I reckon it's
Coxie
Would be.
tries so hard to act straight. It's gay.
Yes,
it's
bro.
gay. Like
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
it is like.
100%.
And I'm not specifically talking about like the
Like he gets
the dick thing we touched on at the start.
But he gets weird, like if you're sitting around him because he knows that like your dick's under your clothes. Like,
Yeah.
that's how far.
Don't, bro.
It's so fucking weird.
He
bro.
gets weird about pissing around other blokes. Like, you know when
he
you like
waits up
your
for the line at bars because he doesn't want to go to the urinal because there's too many dicks in there.
Bullshit.
dude, no,
That is the biggest
no, but you know when like
does.
you're
Yeah,
at
sure,
breeze
it's just
somewhere
a-
or whatever, and you just like you and your mate like go to the bush or whatever, and you just like take a piss and like you chat shit. He won't even do that.
Yeah, he like
He
stays
won't even
away.
do that.
He stays away.
That is rubbish. That's rubbish.
No,
But if there's a chick there, he's pretty much is pissing on her feet. Like it's terrible.
But dude, it's not just a
it's-
willy thing. It's also like I can slap your ass sometimes.
Yeah,
and then,
dude. Okay, this is the thing.
Okay,
This is the thing. When it happens, yeah, all right, we'll leave the dick thing. When it happens and you slap my ass, I go, and then I look at you in the eyes, and that's when I get scared. It's the aftermath of what happens after the slap.
Well,
you have a look in your eyes like you're a bear chasing salmon.
Well, he's got bad
And
intentions.
I'm the salmon.
Bear
Obviously.
in the woods.
Yeah. Well, I remember
Who
this
would you
very
pick, a man or a
distinctively
bear?
when we're playing footy.
Not Jacko.
Like, Jacko put Coxie through some absolute dime hole and he went over. And Jacko, like, slapped him in the ass to go, good work. And
Rubbish.
Coxie was like, oh, yeah, that was a good pass. We're like, cut that shit out.
But dude, no, well, dude, I just don't like.
Just grow up.
All right.
No,
Would you,
I know what you're just saying. Like,
would you choose the bear or me?
Right.
What would you choose?
Because the bear doesn't have a dick.
What would you choose? What would you choose?
I choose the bear.
Well, guess
bro.
what, honey? I'm both.
Guess what? I am the bear.
See what I mean? It's like, I
It's
can't use that
fucking
word.
It's completely
Can't use the
fine.
word I want to use, but it's
Imagine if we could use the word that we wanted to use for you, man.
in phonetic alphabet. It would fall under Romeo. What?
No.
That's how I feel.
No.
Yeah,
And then for the phonetic for you, it'd be like Fagisi or something.
A bundle of sticks. I got a pretty cringe one about myself, and this is back when I was like 17.
One of the lessons you learned in the valley.
Obviously in the heart of Brizzy. No, I was out in like Sanford, a bit out from Brizzy, but yeah, I was hitting off with a girl that I was friends with. No.
yeah, right.
This girl I've been friends with for a while, and anyway, we're hooking up and whatnot, and we end up going up to my mate's car at the front, and I'm trying to
Seal the deal.
make my advances and whatnot, and oh god, advances.
That's a weird.
I try to make my advances, and
This
she
is
goes
disgusting.
and she goes like, oh no, like Woodsy, I'm sorry, I can't, like I'm on my period.
Nah.
Say it.
Oh,
Say it.
I don't know what
this is
in
so
my
fair.
fucking mind thought this was going to be smooth. But I end up for some reason going, baby, I'm a crip, I ain't scared of no blood.
So
Foul.
And sad to say, it did not work.
she got in the car and went home.
And what was even better was one of my good mates was like passed out in the back of the car and heard it all. Came around and goes, you two are fucking messed up. And storms back inside, all pissed off because I interrupted his sleep.
That is disgusting.
Oh yeah, that was.
I could just picture you saying it as well, like you are a blood.
Oh dude, it was disgusting to say the
What
least.
are you
Like,
seriously though, blood or crip?
Balinese.
because I'm not scared of no blood.
He's a
He's
Balinese.
Indian, bro. He's Indian. That's it. All right, I got one for myself. I've got two for myself. I'll start off with one that's not too bad. One thing that makes me cringe, even just thinking about it, and I got a fair bit of shit for it, was the grand final that you lost.
Oh yeah.
And there was a huge fight at the end of the grand final, and like a huge crowd on the field, big brawl, whatever. Pretty known on Sunshine Coast Rugby League, right? What I'm talking about. And I'm on the fence, and I've sucked about 10 cans, right? And then this fight happens, and I see two big fellas go after Jacko, and I go, I got to protect him, mate. I'm in here. I jump over the fence hell smooth, like just the one motion ones where like your legs don't even touch the bar. Did that, and I just start running in towards him, and then like I see another group, and I go to stop to split up the fight, and I slip over in front of everyone, bro.
The whole grandstand.
And it was just embarrassing. Like, who did I think I was? Like going into this fight, like what the fuck is wrong with me?
There's a photo of it happening too.
I had a bad moment there as well. Before that all happened, some mum and her fucking kid was talking shit about Koana, and this little fucking cunt threw something at me, and I threw a can at him.
Holy fuck.
And that's not something I'm very proud of. It wasn't cringe, but
That's not alright.
It was just violence.
But the slip was like I was already embarrassed.
he was like
everyone's talking
in
about it.
a cartoon and slipped over a banana peel.
And then I go on Facebook that night, and no joke, the whole women's team in our footy club had all changed their Facebook profile pictures to the photo of me slipping over. And I'm just scrolling through Facebook and there's like 10 plus of just all these laugh reacts to everyone changing their photo of me with my ankle snap slipping over.
And Coxie came up to us and was like, boys, at the end of the day, any publicity is good publicity.
I didn't.
You know, that day we lost that, I found out what kind of man I was because as everyone was throwing haymakers, I was in the backfield holding back tears.
Guys, stop. It's not worth it. And another thing that I've done that made me cringe that you don't know about, but I was talking to a girl. This is ages ago, and we'd gone on a couple little dates, and little did I know this was going to be my last date, and I think it's because of what I said at the end. And trust me, I've replayed this memory many times. And as I was leaving, I was like, you know, when you start talking to someone, all you want to do is hang out with them and whatnot. Why is the computer doing that? Sorry. Oh, there we go. And yeah, so we're leaving. We're saying goodbyes, and then we didn't want to leave each other. Well, at least this is what's going on in my head. And
She didn't feel the same.
I dead set. I was like to her, "Oh, you make me feel so clingy."
Yuck. That is so feral.
That is so feral.
And she looks at me, takes a step back and goes, "You make me feel so clingy," and mocked me, bro.
That would have jarred you up, man.
And I was like, what did I just say? Like, why the fuck did I say that?
And I wouldn't step out the door for a month after that. That's disgusting.
And yeah, that was our last date.
No shit.
That's fucked.
It made me so clingy.
So, because I imagine you would have done the arm too, be like, you mate, if you're so clingy, like you would have done the arm as well.
theatrics and everything.
That's a holy
That's so
bag of
fucking
dicks.
heavy.
Holy fuck. I was not expecting
that is Jimmy Crickets.
That takes the cake. That
100%.
literally takes the cake.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's fucking
That's
fair,
fucking
man.
terrible.
Do you have more?
I feel like
Woodsy-
I feel like to cover me up, I've gone off a bit easier here. I feel like I'm gonna get fired on here.
Woodsy, I don't mean to come back at you here, but it happened recently as well. So Woodsy went through a little period there where he had bleach blonde hair. And honestly, it didn't look too bad. Like he could rock it sort of thing. Obviously following Coxie's footsteps because he calls him his idol and shit. But the other day he rocks up to train. He's got a fresh haircut and all that. And he hits me with this. Oh, bro, like I fucking just couldn't get all the blonde out of it. Like I tried so hard. The only part that was blonde was his fucking rat's tail.
That's not what I was talking about.
Show them.
No.
Yeah, no, give us a whip. Give us a
No.
It's a horsey.
No.
Oh, my
I
bad,
was
yeah.
saying because I didn't want to buzz cut my hair. And I still got blonde bits at the front here. And I said I didn't want to buzz my hair and look like a fucking egg.
No, what you said to me was...
And I said, cut it out as much as you can. And that's why I was saying he couldn't get all the blonde out the front without it making it look
that
fast.
is not what you said.
Did you even try to get the blonde out of the back?
No, of course not.
You literally said to me at training, you're like, have you seen Jesse Arthurs play football? He's got blonde frosted tips. He's like, that's what I asked for.
God, that is the biggest load of shit.
Okay, bro.
No, it ain't.
Bro, fuck you. You're just reaching, bro.
Yeah, reach around.
Ooh, okay.
I got one about Jacko.
Oh, fuck. This is
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Mine was worse.
Nothing's beating that though.
We're going back in time for Jacko's one. But one thing that was so cringe, but we just let it slide just because your mate's going through something at the time.
Oh,
But
fuck it
like,
out.
this guy on the podcast will talk about some of the things I post and get away with. But my God, I've never seen some of the stories ever posted by anyone. He used to post photos with like no context to it. It would be like him speedos and a jet ski, and the most and the most heartbreaking song ever. Just hoping that she'd probably listen to the lyrics or something.
Oh, my man, I'm a fucking artist.
But it would just be like the most random shit. Like, why are you on a jet ski with speedos on a selfie, dude? Like, what?
On a Tuesday arvo.
And no, the jet ski's not in water. It's in his garage. Like, like he set up the photo just for his Instagram
I didn't
story.
set up a self timer on
I
that one.
don't know, bro. No one else is there.
But I forgot about that. That's made me go red because that is.
You would do shit like that all the time, or you'd always post a photo of the back of your head in the most heartbreaking song, just to get just to get some swipe ups, just to get some swipe ups.
Oh my days.
Definitely there looking at the viewers on the story to see if she had watched.
No.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, what's up, players?
Good work.
That was all-time deflection then.
Yeah, that's probably about it for me. Oh, one more for Chip.
Yeah, I've got a score
one
for
more
you,
for
so.
Chip.
come crashing
Jacko,
down.
you can jump off the back
Oh,
of this
fuck yes.
quite quickly as well. Chip, social media McGrath.
Yep, that stage.
He went through a stage. He went to Alaska to see his missus, and this cunt thought he was a full influencer, and it was the grossest thing ever.
I can agree. For someone who hasn't been renowned for editing and just like making collages in general, he fucking got a hold of it pretty quick. And when he got a hold of it, he ran with it.
Yeah,
so he was releasing dumps weekly sort of thing. And I haven't ever brought this up to you, Chip, because it's pretty like
This would be fucking degrading.
pretty incriminating. One time on a lazy Sunday, you'd call it, I was sitting at your house, at Villa Umu, on the couch, and Courtney was in your bedroom and you were sitting down below me on a beanbag. And I remember I was having a peek over your shoulder and I saw that you were texting someone and I was like, he's not an important man or a busy man by any means. It can't be that important. So I'll just have a read. And I saw him flick a draft of a dump he was planning on posting to Courtney with the caption, "Does this look aesthetic enough?" No.
What a loser! What a loser! Ew!
Oh, bro, there were stories that you were doing that you like zoomed up on shit, bro. That you would never do it like before, bro.
Like, bro started posting dumps of like nature and shit.
Yeah, I went
you
pretty
don't
good.
do this,
I went pretty
bro.
good. I went
You
pretty
don't
good.
ever do that.
I
Like,
went
you're in like
pretty
an
good.
alleyway, like tough as fuck, looking at the camera. Like, who do you think you are, bro? Like, we
couple of them
know,
are
we know
fucking
your
fire.
Chip. We know your Chip. Like, what? Who are you posing for?
The worst thing is like Courtney fucking edited them all for me as well. I couldn't even do it.
Let's not put this like facade on online, Chip. We know you, bro. We know you.
It was good, but while it lasted. It was real good while it lasted.
Oh, it was so
But
good.
I can take that from Jacko, but pretty rich coming from Coxie,
Yeah.
who like will go out for a walk and be like morning walk and post that shit on his story. Oh, new hobby this year, I'm swimming. A picture of him in the
Don't
pool.
get me started on the bike he bought, bro.
Oh, bro. Coxie's attention
He's
seeking
bought a
whore when it
bike,
comes to
bro.
Instagram.
Just to ride around La Bolsa and take stories on it.
Yeah, proper.
I haven't actually done it yet, but yeah.
It's 'cause it's
Stay
been
tuned.
raining.
Stay tuned. The weather's been shit.
How's Lockie asked me, "Have you seen the bike that Coxie's bought?" And I said to him straight away, I was like, "Yeah, if you're not telling me that's the big fucking look at me, then I'm not here." And Woodsy goes, "Bro, you're a D1 Coxie hater." And I was like, "Yeah, I am. I am."
I 100% said that.
The bike I got, I don't give a fuck. The bike I got sick.
It is sick.
It's fucking sick. It's got big ape hanger bars, and it was like, what did I pay? It was like $150.
But what you're gonna do with the bike is
I haven't-
literally
bro,
sick.
I've gone on multiple rides and I haven't posted one
I'm
thing.
surprised you haven't bought a fucking dog.
Well, I've got a dog. Good try, dickhead. That sucked. Anyway.
Oi, bro.
What the
Oi, bro.
fuck?
Oi,
Another dog?
Coxie, man. It's a joke. Stop getting cut,
guy
bro.
serious?
Stop getting cut.
I'm not. Don't touch me. No, the bike's sick. Anyway, one thing as well on the social media thing for Chip. We've already touched on it before. Let's bring it up again though. When he collaborated a Mayfield post with his own personal, so his own personal get more likes.
Yeah, see, I didn't. That wasn't like. Yeah, it probably looks like that from the outside, but I actually didn't know what I was doing there.
You know when? Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, right.
You admitted on another episode.
You know, I nearly
I didn't,
I
no.
called an
Yeah,
emergency meeting
right.
with Coxie, and I was like, "Bro, this behaviour's got to stop. Like,
Yeah.
he's getting carried away here. He's getting carried away."
America got to it.
Well, I wanted to post it on my Instagram, and the Coxie's like, "No, you have to do it on the fucking Mayfield," so I added it.
No, you
It's quite
posted it,
simply
you
how does it
posted it
happen.
on your Instagram and then collaborated.
Yeah,
with
because
Mayfield.
Coxie said you have to do it on Mayfield.
Well, the whole thing was a Mayfield post. I don't
No, it
know
wasn't.
how your Instagram had to
Because
get
Bailey was
involved.
talking about earlier in the night that we should do the hangover thing. I was like, yeah, sweet, we'll post it.
I got another little one for you, Chip, and it'll take you way back. It was when we used to do our annual trips to Coffs Harbour for our OzTag festival, and it was me, my good mate Oscar, your mum, my mum, and you. And we rock up to the OzTag fields day one, and you know how like there's certain trends that go around when you're young, like for example, skins were one. Like where you wore skins for a bit. Or like you wear your socks low, you wear your socks high, like whatever it was.
Like Santa Cruz socks.
Yeah.
Remember how big they were?
Santa Cruz.
So this year it was everyone.
Hold on, guys. It's not all fucking rainbows here.
This year it was everyone was wearing bucket hats. And so we rock up to the fields, and me and Oscar have both got bucket hats. Chip looks at us, looks at his mum with shock horror, and goes, "Hey mum, can you please go get me a bucket hat?"
That's probably fair. like-
Susan drove to came up, brought him this little black bucket hat, and we were as happy as fucking three pigs and shit.
Yeah, no shit.
That's not really cringe. That I suppose that's just
Bro, bro's meant to be
That's
included
more
with
like
his
a little
mates.
kid that's missing out on half his life.
Yeah.
Dude said,
I actually
cringe,
feel
oh,
bad for Chip
Yeah,
now.
don't fucking torment my memory, you cunt.
What a fucking loser. You can't sit with us.
That was pretty well how it was.
That's all I've
Poor
got.
boy just wanted to fit in with his mates.
Yeah. Or maybe he was worried about the fucking sun, cunt.
Yeah, that too. Melanoma and whatnot.
That's all for me. Do you have any others?
No, I do, but mine's more of a personal attack on Woodsy.
Oh, yes.
Do I say it?
Yeah, go. Oh, no. What is it?
It's sort of
Can I read it
aggressive.
first?
The bottom one there.
All right.
Give me the mic. Yeah, what?
I just think it's cringe how Woodsy thinks he can grow a fucking goatee.
That's crazy.
I think that
Fuck it, I'll shave it off then. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, now look what you done. You upset me. You've upset me now.
Coxie, show us your dick.
All right, that was the cringe things. Send us in the cringiest thing you've ever seen one of your mates do.
Yeah,
We'd love to
fuck
hear
yeah.
it.
That was a Mayfield specialty, that topic. It's
Fuck.
good. It's a good little throwback.
Yeah.
Another episode done.
Done.
If you guys like this episode, make sure you rate us 5 stars and post it on your stories as well. That'd be really good. Really
Shout you,
appreciate
man.
that.
We forgot to touch
Shit on,
base with our theme this month is revisiting old topics as well.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah.
just put that on the record.
The health and fitness ones on pause.
Yeah, we
I
just need a
can't
better
run.
way to like judge it, and then Coxie's hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But yeah, thanks for listening. Let us know if you enjoyed it.
Song of the week is Master of None by Beach House. Trust me, you'll like it. And
Okay.
Chip, you've got the LFI.
I've got it.
Something about a lion.
LFI this week is Murphy's Law. It's the law that anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Yeah.
How do we explain that?
It's like if something's gonna go wrong, it's already made. Like it's just gonna happen. You have no control over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
And it's
Murphy?
also a way of
So
like
stop
protecting
freaking out.
yourself as well, like removing situations that could go wrong anyway from the start.
Yeah, I fuck with Newton's law.
What is it?
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yo.
Nice.
That.
Anyway, thanks for listening.
See you guys.
And take that in the dirtiest sense possible.